Welcome to World Code Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The sun rises over Manila Bay, casting a golden glow across the calm waters. In the early morning light, the silhouettes of 6 imposing warships come into view, their presence impossible to ignore. The city stirs awake, and all eyes turn to the bay, where history is quietly unfolding. These 6 warships, now proudly flying the Philippine flag, glide in perfect formation. Their hulls cut through the water with purpose, a striking display of unity and strength. The Philippine colors flutter in the breeze, a powerful symbol of national pride and sovereignty. Today, July 9, 2025, marks a new era for the Philippine Navy. For the first time in decades, the fleet is bolstered by modern, formidable vessels, signaling a transformation in the nation's maritime capabilities. These ships, once part of Japan's renowned fleet, have been transferred and repainted, their new insignia reflecting a dramatic shift in regional alliances. The transition from Japanese to Philippine command is more than a change of colors, it's a redefinition of partnerships in the Asia-Pacific. High-ranking officials from both Manila and Tokyo stand side by side, witnessing this historic moment. Their handshakes and solemn expressions speak volumes about the trust and cooperation now shared between the two nations. This isn't just a military transfer, it's a statement of newfound strength and mutual respect. The formal handover, marked by the exchange of documents and ceremonial speeches, cements a partnership that could reshape the region's security landscape. For the sailors, this day is the culmination of years of hope and training. Boarding these advanced warships, they step into a new chapter, one that takes them from coastal defense to true blue water capability. The excitement is palpable as they explore the state-of-the-art technology and weaponry now at their command. The ceremony is filled with speeches celebrating friendship, cooperation, and a shared vision for peace and stability in the region. Leaders from both countries emphasize the importance of unity in the face of growing maritime challenges. Beyond the official words, there's a palpable sense of change in the air. The crowd, made up of families, veterans, and young cadets, watches with pride and hope. Some are moved to tears, recognizing the significance of this day for the nation's future. With these new ships, the balance of power in the South China Sea has shifted. The Philippine Navy now stands ready to patrol and defend its waters with renewed confidence, sending a clear message to the world. For ordinary Filipinos, this is a moment of profound significance. Generations have watched their maritime claims challenged, their fishermen harassed, and their sovereignty questioned. For decades, the nation's maritime rights have been at the center of heated disputes. Protests, legal battles, and diplomatic negotiations have defined the struggle for control over these vital waters. The arrival of these warships is a direct answer to the people's call for a stronger, more capable defense. Advanced radar systems and powerful naval guns now stand ready to protect the nation's interests. This moment symbolizes a renewed resolve to safeguard the country's territory and resources. The Philippine flag, flying high on the bow, is a promise to defend every inch of the nation's seas. Cheers erupt from the crowd, echoing across the bay. For many, this is more than a military upgrade. It's the promise of a secure and prosperous future for generations to come. As the Japanese ensign is respectfully lowered and the Philippine flag is raised, emotions run high. The ceremony marks not just a transfer of ships, but a transfer of hope, responsibility, and ambition. This event is more than a celebration. It's a calculated geopolitical maneuver with far-reaching consequences. As diplomats and military leaders chart the future, the world watches, knowing that the tides in the region have truly turned. This transfer is historic, representing a significant milestone in the evolving relationship between Japan and the Philippines. It marks the largest naval acquisition for the Philippines in a generation, a move that will redefine its maritime capabilities. The transformation of the fleet is immediate and profound, shifting from aging patrol craft to state-of-the-art modern destroyers equipped with advanced technology. These ships bring unprecedented firepower and endurance, capabilities that were previously out of reach for the Philippine Navy, enhancing their ability to protect their waters. Beyond the immediate benefits to the Philippines, this transfer signifies a broader shift in Japan's defense policy, reflecting a more proactive stance in regional security. By empowering regional partners, Japan is not only strengthening its own security, but also contributing to a more stable and secure Southeast Asia. This move underscores Japan's willingness to take a leadership role in ensuring regional stability, fostering cooperation among neighboring countries. Less than a century ago, Japan and the Philippines were adversaries. locked in conflict during World War II. Today, they stand united by shared values and strategic interests, demonstrating how former foes can become allies in pursuit of common goals. This partnership is a testament to reconciliation and changing realities, highlighting the power of diplomacy and mutual respect. It sends a strong signal to Southeast Asia that there are viable alternatives to dominance by a single power, promoting a balanced approach to regional security. The Japan-Philippines partnership could serve as a model for others, encouraging collaboration and mutual support among nations. It advocates for a multipolar security architecture, where power is shared and cooperation is prioritized over competition. This transfer is about more than just military might. It's about creating a stable environment that fosters prosperity and growth for all nations involved. It's a delicate balancing act, aimed at maintaining peace and stability, rather than provoking aggression, ensuring safe and open seas for future generations. The Philippine Navy has long faced constraints, defending over 7,000 islands. Its fleet was mostly older vessels, limited in range and capability. The arrival of 6 Abukuma-class ships changes this. These destroyer escorts are designed for anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare. They provide a credible platform to detect and engage threats. Armed with anti-ship missiles, they offer deterrence against larger combatants. The Abukuma-class offers greater endurance and seakeeping ability. This sustained presence is crucial for asserting sovereign rights. These ships act as command centers, coordinating with other units. They elevate the operational capability of the Philippine Navy. The Abukuma-class destroyers, though not new, are a technological leap for the Philippines. Designed for anti-submarine warfare, they suit the Philippines' needs. Powered by a diesel and gas turbine system, they balance efficiency and speed. Their integrated combat systems enhance surveillance and threat detection. Armed with a 76mm gun and harpoon missiles, they offer strike capability. The sonar systems and anti-submarine weapons provide credible deterrence. While some systems need modernization, this presents an opportunity. Upgrading these ships will enhance capabilities and build domestic expertise. Integrating these advanced warships into the Philippine Navy's fleet is far more than just a matter of docking them at port. It's a complex, multi-layered challenge that tests every aspect of naval capability, from leadership to logistics. Each ship brings new technology, new systems, and new demands, requiring the entire organization to adapt and evolve rapidly. Training is the first and perhaps most daunting hurdle. Sailors must master not only the basics of seamanship, but also the intricacies of modern combat systems, advanced navigation, and high-tech mechanics. This means countless hours in simulators, on the bridge, and in classrooms, learning to operate and maintain equipment that is often generations ahead of what they've used before. While Japan provides invaluable training support and shares its expertise, the Philippines cannot rely solely on foreign partners. Building a sustainable, homegrown training pipeline is essential for long-term self-reliance, ensuring that every new recruit and officer can be brought up to speed as the fleet grows. Logistics and maintenance form the backbone of any modern navy. These new warships require a steady flow of spare parts, specialized tools, and technical know-how. Establishing a new supply chain, tailored to the unique needs of these vessels, is a massive undertaking that demands careful planning and constant attention. Creating a robust logistical backbone is not just about moving boxes, it's about ensuring that every ship is ready for action at a moment's notice, with all systems fully operational and every crew member supplied with what they need to succeed. Doctrinal integration is another critical step. New ships mean new capabilities, which require new tactics and operational procedures. Officers and crew must work together to develop strategies that maximize the strengths of their fleet, ensuring that every vessel operates as part of a cohesive, effective fighting force. The ultimate goal is not simply to have 6 new ships, but to forge a seamless, unified fighting force. This means coordinated maneuvers, joint exercises, and a shared sense of mission that transforms individual vessels into a powerful shield for the nation. None of this is possible without sustained financial commitment. Long-term operation and maintenance require significant investment, not just in hardware, but in people, training, and infrastructure. The government must be willing to prioritize defense spending to ensure the Navy's continued growth and effectiveness. For the Philippines, a strong Navy must be seen as a necessity, not a luxury. It's a vital pillar of national security, deserving of unwavering support from both policymakers and the public. Overcoming these many challenges, technical, logistical, doctrinal, and financial, will ultimately determine whether this acquisition is a true success. It's a test of resolve, adaptability, and vision for the future. In the end, these ships must become more than just impressive silhouettes on the horizon. They must stand as potent guardians of the nation's sovereignty, ready to defend, deter, and inspire, not mere harbor decorations, but the steel backbone of Philippine strength. Japan's transfer of warships to the Philippines is strategic, not just generous. Stability in the South China Sea is vital for Japan's security. Strengthening the Philippine Navy helps safeguard maritime highways. This move counters China's growing influence in the region. By empowering partners, Japan complicates China's strategic plans. A stronger Philippine Navy enhances Japan's maritime awareness. Interoperability between navies makes coalition operations smoother. This act of defense diplomacy elevates Japan's status as a regional leader. The arrival of Japanese warships in the Philippines will draw Beijing's ire. China may view it as provocation, part of a containment strategy. Expect diplomatic protests and media portrayals of threat. China might increase patrols and conduct naval exercises. However, aggressive responses could push ASEAN nations closer to Japan. ASEAN reactions will be mixed but largely supportive. Nations with maritime disputes will see it as positive. The challenge is framing this partnership as pro-stability, not anti-China. Successful diplomacy will shape the regional narrative. The journey for the Philippine Navy and its new warships is just beginning. Building sustainable readiness requires a long-term commitment. Continuous professional development of crews is essential. Establishing centers of excellence for training is crucial. A well-funded maintenance program is the bedrock of naval power. Investing in shipyards and technical depots is necessary. Regular drills and exercises with allies enhance effectiveness. Political will and financial support are vital for success. This is a generational commitment, not a one-time purchase. The nation's resolve will ensure these ships patrol the seas for years. The acquisition of Japanese warships is a double-edged sword for the Philippines. It offers a chance to modernize the Navy and assert sovereignty. These ships provide a credible deterrent and strengthen alliances. However, long-term investments in training and maintenance are crucial. Failure to support these ships could render them ineffective. Geopolitical risks include provoking China and increasing tensions. Strong leadership is needed to navigate these challenges. These warships symbolize national will and defense commitment. The path ahead is challenging, but the rewards are immense. The arrival of the Abukuma-class marks the beginning of a new chapter.